Family, listen carefully because what I'm about to share is serious. Intelligence units have uncovered what they call a high-level support system behind the bandits terrorizing parts of our country. These are not random criminals. There is a network, a system, a chain of people who make sure the bandits can continue their activities. And it is happening right now. I want you to stay with me because this story affects all of us. And if you find this information useful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell icon too so you never miss an update. Let's talk about what is happening on the ground. Over the past few weeks, there have been several attacks and kidnappings that shocked the nation. In Niger State, over 200 children and staff were kidnapped from St. Mary's Catholic School. Yes, over 200 people. It was terrifying, and it forced authorities to respond immediately. Meanwhile, in Kebbi State, 24 schoolgirls were abducted, but the good news is that they were rescued after intense operations by security forces. These incidents show the scale of the problem. The bandits are becoming more organized and more violent, moving fast and striking at different locations. Now, about this high-level support system. What does it really mean? It does not necessarily mean top government officials, though some reports suggest investigations are ongoing. What we do know is that bandits need help to operate. They need shelter, vehicles, food, weapons, and people who can negotiate ransom. There are those who provide these things, knowingly or unknowingly. And that's what intelligence units are tracing. They follow money, arms supply, and communication to see who is supporting these criminal activities. You must understand, this is not small-scale crime anymore. This has become organized, and it continues because of the networks that exist around these bandits. Communities are suffering, people are afraid to send their children to school. Farmers are abandoning their farms. The local economy is collapsing because of fear. This is why the work of intelligence units is so important. They are trying to identify every person in this chain so that the attacks can be stopped permanently. Security forces have been active. Arrests are being made. For example, in Taraba State, a suspect was arrested allegedly negotiating a ransom of 20 million naira. These arrests are important because they lead to more discoveries, more information, and eventually the breaking of the entire network. But it is not easy. These systems are complex. They involve money, weapons, and people with influence. That is why every arrest, every lead is being carefully investigated. And family, while we talk about these serious matters, remember to like this video and subscribe. Sharing this video is important because it informs people, and informed people are safer people. Keep your community aware. Communities themselves must play a role. Be alert. Report anything suspicious to authorities. Protect your children. Protect your homes. If you are in a community, work together to stay safe. Don't wait for problems to happen before taking action. Support each other. Support victims. Families who have lost loved ones need help, and survivors need care. The intelligence units are following leads from communications, bank records, and movements. They are tracing supplies, weapons, fuel, and even food that keeps these criminals active. If they can cut off these supplies, the bandits cannot operate as easily. This is why support systems matter. A single arrest of a person supplying weapons can lead to the arrest of many others. This is how the chain works. But family, let's be careful. Not everything you read on social media is true. Some posts say senior officials are involved. Some say secret sponsors exist. Until confirmed by authorities or verified by journalists, we must not assume. What we can do is follow verified reports, support victims, and stay safe. Let me remind you again, like this video, subscribe, and share with your friends and neighbors. This is very important because knowledge is power, and together we can stay alert and safe. The attacks we are seeing, like the ones in Niger State and Kebbi State, are not isolated. Researchers studying banditry show that these groups rely on organized systems, arms, local help, money, and sometimes safe houses.
Intelligence units are now uncovering these systems, step by step, to ensure that these attacks do not continue endlessly. Family, as we continue, I want you to really pay attention. These bandits are not acting alone. Every attack you hear about, every kidnapping, every raid is supported by people somewhere in the background. Some supply them with weapons, some provide food and shelter, some help with moving money or negotiating ransoms. This is why the intelligence unit discovery is so important. They are tracing these networks, trying to reach the root so that the attacks stop for good. You see, even when security forces rescue victims, the problem is not fully solved unless the support system is broken. That is why the focus now is on tracking the chain of people who make these attacks possible. If these support systems are exposed, authorities can act faster, arrests can be made, and communities can begin to feel safe again. And family, remember, stay safe, stay alert. Keep your phone numbers and bank details private. If you see anything suspicious, report it immediately. Don't try to handle dangerous situations on your own. Authorities need your cooperation to break these criminal networks. Let's also talk about hope. While it seems scary, progress is being made. Several suspects have been arrested in different states. Some victims have been rescued. Security forces are using modern intelligence, tracking communications and money flows to uncover these networks. This is not just theory. It is happening in real time. I want to remind you again, like this video and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell icon so you get every update. Share this video with friends, family, and neighbors. Knowledge keeps people safe, and if more people are aware of what is happening, communities can respond better and faster. Let's remember the real cost of these attacks. Families are scared. Children cannot go to school. Farmers abandon their fields, and local businesses struggle. The solution is not just arrests. It is cutting off the support networks and making communities resilient. That is why intelligence work is key, and why every citizen must stay alert and informed.